Hello everyone, this video is in response to Miss Garden Grove's challenge. She's asking for an altered camera. I didn't have time to download her paper pattern for it, so what I've had to do is cover a wooden box and transform it really into a camera. So I've done my best with it. It's not the sort of thing that I usually do. The seam is the sewing theme because it's all I know really. And I just hope this is acceptable for Annie. And I'll show you what I've done. Now the whole of the camera is covered in tissue paper, the pattern tissue that you get in a sewing pattern. I've covered the whole and decoupaged here and there with sewing ephemera. So we'll do the outside first. So the front is another little box attached to an oval box. I've covered it in tissue. I've put some millinery illustrations around there, a vintage tape measure around there. Come on Wilson, sit down, good boy. And on the front section we've got tiny flowers, there's a needle with thread, some bits of lace, offcuts of lace, trim, tiny bit of eyelash trim. And on this section there is a little coat hanger with a bit of tatting that I did, a little bit of trim, and above it there's a little envelope I made out of brown paper with a brass pincushion on the front there. Inside there's a tiny bit of ephemera relating to dresses, and on this there's a little bit of a tape measure, and inside we've got a little safety pin charm, flower, and sew quick sew on the inside. That's just a little enclosure in the envelope. On the top, for the viewfinder, I used a bobbin spool. Here there's a little cotton reel and a flat spool for the button that you press when taking photos. The back is pretty basic, little flowers, some decoupage. There's a burlap handle with a button on either side, and on this side just a little bit of a splash of ribbon and bead and trinkets, flat iron, spool, more spool, needle threader, just attached with a large safety pin. So that's the outside of the camera. The lens section just comes off. There's an illustration of a lady with a hat from the 1800s. Inside we've got a little pair of scissors. It's a button really. Some little spools of silk thread. There are 3 of those. and it's just lined inside with little buttons. So that's the camera so far, and you lie it down and lift it up, and inside we've got two spools which are glued in. These two cotton reels underneath hold the snippet roll. This snippet roll does come out, I won't fetch it out, and you can move it around, you can roll it around and see what's on there. In fact, I'll do it for you, might as well. I can put it back later. So it just rolls out, and there are little bits and pieces on there. And I'll roll that up again and pop it back in a minute. And in the bottom I've weighted it with some curtain weights, because as you held it up it started to lean forward, and the weight wasn't distributed properly. So I've weighted it with those, and inside I've popped this little cotton reel dolly who's having a bad hair day. So she's in there with the snippet roll, and that's it. That's a little camera for Annie. I think I'm just going to tighten that up before I send it, and I'll pop the snippet roll back, and that I'll send to you tomorrow, Annie. And it's something I've never tackled before, so I just hope that's acceptable. And thank you for looking in, ladies. And I'll be back again soon. Thank you. Bye for now. Bye.